Hi, and welcome to Stephanie Pettis in the Rolling Studio. Bringing you another video slash tutorial about these Dollar Tree glass gemstones that I've been working on putting together. And this is just one of the little ideas that I had for the gemstones. In one of my last videos, I think it was the last video, I did the holographic tape and just let them dry, cut them out, and since then I thought it would be kind of cool to make a altered paper clip with them. So this is the holographic tape from the Dollar Tree with the glass gemstone, again from the Dollar Tree, and I ended up decorating it with some little rosettes and some bling. It is my prototype, so it's a little wonky, a little messy, but you know, this was the first one. So I'm going to show you how I did this. If you choose to follow me, you're going to need some Gorilla Glue. The epoxy, it sets in 5 minutes, and that's why I'm using it, because one, I don't want to wait 24 hours to have a sturdy paper clip. I wanted this done pretty satisfactorily. And I'm also going to be using a silver and probably a gold deco color premium paint pen. You will need some large paper clips, and these are I have some other varieties as well that I haven't pulled out yet. And then you're going to need your already cut and put together little glass gems. I'm also going to be doing some of the other glass domes, not just the holographics, but some of the butterflies, some of the maps. And because these Dollar Tree domes were wonky and not symmetrical, I kind of have to map out the sizes with each one and try to put a little somewhat fit together, and like a yo-yo. And this is the plan, because the tape's just not going to hold. The glue is just not going to hold. You've got to have the epoxy in order to be sturdy. This way, when you open your paper clip, I don't want to overdo it, but it's pretty firm, pretty firm. And then once you let that set, then you can decorate them however you wish, which is what I'm going to do, a few of them tonight. So I've got holographics, I've got maps, I've got script, I've got butterflies, I've got the lavender from Prima paper, again maps, and just a variety. I've got some vintagey script in a little spoon there. I've got flowers from different paper pads. So, you know, this is some little purpley blue, just some nice, you know, colorful stuff. I mean, and I have matched some of these up to where they will be great together with the paper clips. Also, I want to take a minute to show you what else I have come up with, if I haven't buried it. I told you that I would be coming up with different ideas to encase these, and so this is a raw bit of what these are unfinished, and I will show you what I have. This is these domes done in different paper, and then what I did is I took some air dry clay, and I took my Lisa Pavelka trim molds, and I wrapped them around the little cabochons, and then I painted them whatever colors I thought matched the picture. And I still have to do a finish glaze on these, but I just used some air dry clay. You can use polymer clay if you choose, but I just used air dry, and I sealed them. A couple of them I've sealed, but I still need to do that. So on some of these. And then I want to show you some of my finished pieces. Some of them I used for just straight embellishments, and then some of them can be used for making into jewelry. Now, I have not done that on these, but I'm planning to give it a shot. But I want to show you some of the finished ones that I have that are just for embellishments. And let me just put some of these aside and show you what I've got. And I think they're absolutely adorable, and I hope you like what this is and what I'm doing. And I hope you join in on me on the Facebook group, Out of the Box Creations, a Roland Studio affiliate. The links will be in the description box below. And I hope you join me with it. And if you'll remember, I also finished out some tags using these. This is my rust one. Let me just pull these out real quick so you can get a quick look, because I think they're just absolutely adorable. This is a finished tag, and I will be selling these soon. Once I get a little more made, I'll probably be doing a sale on these. So if you're interested, let me know. And but it's going to take me a while to make a little bit of a stash, because I have to do these when I get a chance. So don't forget about them, but make your own if you want to in the meantime. But these are tags. This one I used crushed glass and little pebbles and rocks and different things, some paint, and then I kind of matched some napkin boards to the back just for the color purposes, and I just think they're absolutely adorable. So let me show you. Those are ones that I just used straight out of embellishments without any clay around them. I just used them as they were raw. And then I also made jewelry, but I'll show you that in a minute. Here's one. I don't know if you can really see that, but this is a nice little floral print in the greens and peach and pinks. And I just kind of color matched it. I used the Lisa Pavelka clay trim. Let me see if I can open one here and show you. Again, I just kind of used some napkin boards on the back just to match these up. Let me just zoom in. That's better. There we go. So these are just great for little embellishments for whatever you might want to use them for. I did do a little stamp print on the back as well, but you can cover that if you choose. If you choose to make it into jewelry yourself, you're more than welcome to. Here is a blue butterfly. I think it's that, and I did use some. I have some little flat back pearls and little flat back milk crystals. I think they're just plastic beads anyway. Plastic, they're not, they're acrylic. And then I've got this one here, this purple one that, oh, I've got a boo-boo over here somewhere. I've got a loose cannon. I have to fix that. But I think this one's rather cute. It's purple. Many ladies out there love the purple. So I'm going to pull this one out. This one I put, yeah, we've got a loose cannon here. I guess it's just, I don't see where it goes. But, okay. That's going to have to be fixed. It was still a little wet when I packaged these, so that was my mistake. I shouldn't have done that, but I'll fix that. No problem. But, make sure that they're dry. I'm always doing stuff before that's dry, so, you know, I make boo-boos. But then here you go. This one's got a little dangle. And I just think that's absolutely adorable. Again, using napkin board. I call it board because it's on cardstock. And I just think it's super cute. Don't you think that's super cute? And these are great embellishments for your journal books or packaging or whatever you choose to put on there. Wherever you choose to put it. Or just gifts in general. And here's another little butterfly. I did. This one's got the little blues and greens and browns. And this backboard, I actually used a piece of a paint cloth from doing the wipes and the paint. So I utilized my napkin from that. This paper back here on this blue one was my parchment and wax dyeing that I did on my video, and I'll try to link link to that and how I did that paper. And then here is one I think is super cute. It's orangey red, but the outside goes pretty much with the paper there. But I was just designing and putting things together, kind of in a hurry, because that's the way my life works. And then this one, I love this one. I think it's my favorite. It is a steampunk style. If you'll remember from one of my last videos, I painted with my metallic folk art paints and made this metal back. And I just added some torn book paper for the backboard on that. And again, it's stamped on the back, but I took some of my watch pieces and my gears and I attached it to the clock. And then I've got this little wind piece where you can wind it up, which you really don't want to do that, but and then I made this dangle, and it's got a little gear. Look at the gears, and that's super cute. And what's funny is when I pulled this out, I noticed it's exactly how I'm doing my paper clips. It's two little glass bulbs with a gear in the center of it. Isn't that just super, super cute? So this is exactly what I did with my paper clips. How funny. And I noticed that last night after I had already done the paper clips, been done for a few days. But when I was putting this together, I found that gear dangle I'd forgotten I had, and I got some little vintagey dangles, and I just stuck it into the clay there, did a little wire wrap, and it's just super, super cute. I love the clock. I love the clock. That one's just one of my favorites. So these are the kinds of things, and I will do a video on these possibly in the future. I don't know when. I was actually going to do those before I did the paper clips, but I needed to make more paper clips since I'd already gotten a nice little start on the encased gemstones. And this is just some of the ways I've been thinking about how to use them. It was also suggested to me from, I don't remember who it was, Deanna, Darling Branch is who I'm thinking it is. Forgive me if it's not, but I think it was Darling Branch that mentioned to me she used to do the glass gems and take her photographs of her family from her, like when you make a CD and they give you that little film strip and put your family pictures underneath them. So that's a cute idea. And I was going to do something similar to that. Once she mentioned it, it just triggered my mind. I have an idea about doing some of that. But I'll just wait till I get to that point, because I don't know when I'll get to that, if I can get to it. So let me put this one back. But yeah, I mean, they're simple. It's a little time consuming because, you know, you got to air dry clay. But if you want instant gratification, go get you some polymer clay and bake it. And since they're glass, it's certainly not going to hurt. I, on the other hand, can't carry my little oven in the truck. Just doesn't get hot enough. It doesn't do the trick. These still need to be embellished, but these are in the raw phases. These are embellished, so those are done. So I'm going to try to get me a little stash put together, and I need to put those little in there so I can fix this one. It'll remind me to fix this one. But you're going to need your glass gemstones. You're going to need your choice of paper or backing for how you plan to back your gemstones. You're going to need dry clay or polymer clay for encasing these. You're going to need paper clips if you're going to do any of the paper clips. These are the giant paper clips. These are like 4 inches, I think. Let me see. Yeah, they're 4 inches long. These paper clips are. And then also the jewelry that I made out of these wire wraps. I plan to do more of those as well. So, you know, got a lot of these going on. I've just made a complete project out of these. I never make projects other than one little thing, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to make projects out of these. And so that's what I'm doing. And eventually I'll get backing boards on these too. But for now, these are the few little wire wraps. This one has already been claimed by Abril Martinez, Crafter in the Rough on YouTube. Thank you, Abril. And again, if you see something else you like, let me know. But I probably am going to make my stash before I sell and, you know, do like a lot sale or something. But that one was already claimed. So if you do see something and you want to claim it before I start doing videos to sell them, let me know. No problem. The only thing is you got to give me time because I am over the road. You got to give me time to get home, and that way I can get them in the mail to you. So we'll discuss that when you PM me on Messenger or email me at stefpettis1@yahoo.com. That is Steph, S-T-E-F, Pettis, P-E-T-T-I-S, 1@yahoo.com. And I'll leave that in the description below as well. So I'm going to start with the paper clips, and let's get started. I've married some of these up. Again, they're wonky, so I had to match them like yo-yos somewhat, the closest that I could be. Some of them match each other and some of them do not on the back sides. Like this has got a map on one side. It's got a rose from the lavender collection from Prima there. This one's got blue, this one's got red. I don't know what all I'm going to delve into or how many I'm going to do, but I've done some matches just the same. Some vintagey ones. This has got little chest pieces on it. Wow, that one kind of disappears with that. That's so crazy. That's cool. It's almost a strange effect, like it disappears. At least to me it does when I'm looking at it. Okay, it's not doing it in the camera. Oh, that is. It's so faint. You turn it one way, and I'm not talking about the shine. It just seems to kind of disappear. But anyway, it's kind of cool at the same time. It's a very interesting effect. These guys. So I have some other paper clips. I don't know where I've put them, or if I've not put them. I haven't put them in their home yet, so they're probably still packaged up somewhere. But be careful when you're using this Gorilla Glue. It is the epoxy. It sets in 5 minutes, but follow the instructions carefully. Basically, you just want to pump this at the same time to get an even amount, and we'll just watch the video. Here we go. wow, okay, so that was that. I did a few of the, I can't even think now. I want to say solar, and that's not what I'm looking for. Hologram. Thank you, hologram styles. And I do have other paper clips that I just don't know where I've put them. So I just used what I had in my presents. And but overall, they're absolutely gorgeous. You know, they're different on every side, except for, like, well, yeah, they are. But you've got some unique patterns, and I'm not going to worry about that overlay because I didn't match them up real well, but I will be covering that with my I'm not worried about what it looks like in here because I gotta fix that. Look at that came off. That's not good. I will have to, okay, because see, that's that tape. Wow, okay. I guess I'm gonna have to put some epoxy on these. It's just not good enough for the glue. Glue's just not gonna do. We gotta have epoxy on that. Okay, so now it's understood that and this is why I'm doing it, so that you'll know, that just came right off of there. That was done with the gel glue, the Aleene's tacky gel glue, and it over time it just didn't hold. That's not gonna work. So I will be putting epoxy on the tape against this glass, and that'll solve that issue, no problem. So, but for now, the holograms and the tidbit pieces holograms look pretty cool anyway. And I didn't make very many paper clips because I just don't know too many people that would be interested doing the holograms on paper clips, but these holograms will be freaking awesome on a journal book. So we'll just go with that. And then we've got script and different prints, like a vintagey. We got the butterfly and some script on the back there. We got some real vintagey stuff going on here. And then we've got the Prima lavender collection pieces, and then just some odd and end pieces. That was a Tim Holtz 7. And so, you know, I've got some really cool stuff. But let me show you what I have done. I did it in fast forward just because it actually took a long time to do this, because I just didn't know where I was going with it, and I really kind of don't like that, but you know, it's there now. So it looks like little antennas. I probably won't keep that on there. I don't know. It's kind of cute, but kind of not. And I may be changing all of this little stuff out because I kind of like it like that, but I might put chain on here instead. But anyway, it's kind of frilly and whimsical, so you can decide whether you like it. It's one-sided, your lavender Prima, and the other side is like just some off-colored maps, and just pink and purple on either side. So I think it's still pretty cool. But this is the kind of things that I'm doing with my paper clips or my glass gems. So I hope you like what I've done. I hope that you get in on this, and if you do, make sure you go into the Facebook group, Roland Studio affiliate, Out of the Box Creations. So I'll put the link in the bottom. And I guess I'm just tired and I'm ready to go to bed, so I got to clean up my mess, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, so have a blessed day, stay safe out there, pray for our country and our folks, and don't give in to fear, and let's just we'll do it again, Sam, one day. All right, y'all have a blessed day, and I hope you like what I've brought you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.